Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. This is Aaron McDaris here today
to
talk banjos.
Yes, banjos.
We are going to unbox the Recording King RK-R35-BR banjo.
That is correct.
All right, we'll do that here in just 1 second. Well, it is banjo time again, and we are extremely happy to have Aaron McDaris, the world famous Aaron McDaris. Actually, truly is world famous. I know we give him grief here, but great banjo player and our official banjo expert here at the Acoustic Shop. And we're going to talk about the Recording King RK-35.
All right.
Again, before we do that, I do want to mention real quick, please, if you enjoy our videos, please make sure to give us a like and keep checking out stuff so we can continue to do this. And as always, at the end of this video, we will have tone samples of the individual instruments. So stick around to check that out. But until then, what you got there, Aaron?
All right. What we have here is a RK-35-BR. This is from the Madison series. One-piece flange. 20-hole tone ring, brass bell, seagull inlay, maple.
That is,
neck and
it doesn't
resonator.
make the noise, but it is seagull, and it's not really like the haircut.
That was a terrible seagull.
That was a terrible seagull, but I liked it anyway. This is a cool banjo because this is that intro line to a professional level banjo, a Mastertone style banjo. And explain what that means, Aaron, a Mastertone style banjo versus the banjos that don't have a tone ring in them.
Well, the Mastertone series has the tone ring, which projects more volume, has more tone, and is more desired, I would say, by
I'd say it gives you more of that bell-like sound, like especially up the neck. That's what I've noticed is a banjo that doesn't have a tone ring tends to not be so poppy and resonant and, like I said, bell-like up the neck.
Yes, it does. It gives you very good, crisp, clear notes up here.
So that definitely gives you more of that. And this is also, again, for you guys who are stepping up into a higher end banjo, a lot more weight.
Yes, it has a little more weight to it.
But that's a good thing.
It is, but all of that works together to produce tone and volume for the player.
Absolutely. It's one of those things that I know I talk to a lot of new banjo players, and when you're starting out with that intro price point, it's usually just a wood rim, stretched head over top of it, usually not as good a quality. Like this has the tension hoop that is actually cast, helps hold it into shape, do that, and actual cast hooks, which again, we've had a lot of discussions about stepping up into a higher end banjo, what makes a lesser expensive banjo and a higher one, and a lot of it is the quality of parts.
Yes.
Banjos are not cheap, Aaron.
No, they're not. And the amazing thing about it, as I was playing it over in the shop today, is for someone who has either beginning or just moving on the beginner level, is really a great quality instrument for a very low price point. I mean, this would be a great workhorse out on a festival scene, or even on in your regional band maybe, or any band you step up into.
For me, this is kind of my standard. I don't get the great guitars and stuff, so as sitting on stage pro, this is about the quality. This is what I deserve. But no, it is actually a great banjo and a surprise. And I know, again, we were talking about this price point right at the $999 point,
just right under
$1,000, which again for those new to banjo buying sounds like a lot of money, but it's all about the parts. A lot of metal parts in these, and it takes a lot more to build a banjo. So honestly, this is actually a great price point to get into that upper level. One of the cool things that we love about having Aaron in the shop is all the banjos that we have in here go through Aaron, and he's actually been doing some setup on them. But you were telling me when you did this one, it didn't need a ton of crazy setup, just the basic stuff.
Just I try to tap tune the head, all of them to G sharp, which is where most banjos typically sound the best. Some differ, but this one didn't take a lot right out of the box. It was pretty close.
Good. That's what we want. So
Yep.
again, you can take kind of a little solace there in knowing Aaron's kind of gone through it, and we take solace in that, because otherwise it's me doing it, and I got some ideas.
You should have heard how terrible they were before I got here.
I don't doubt that at all. Aaron probably walked in the first day and he's like, "Oh, I see. That's good.
Well, that's what I'm here for, right?
John, I appreciate." Anyway, no. Again, a great series, and we were talking about this one. They make a 36 as well that will give you the high gloss finish, almost exactly the same banjo.
The 36 is a mahogany.
Okay.
This is maple wood.
Oh,
on
see?
the 35. So.
And again, this is why we have Aaron here. So it is.
I'm here to correct
So
you.
the woods on this one is. You probably already went over
Yep,
this.
this is maple neck and resonator.
Okay.
Matte finish.
Yep.
Yep.
And the BR, I think, stands for brown. This is the things that I know.
This is a hand rubbed finish.
There you go. It is a matte finish, and it is kind of a more less expensive finish, but it's actually become really, really popular. Yeah. We're seeing this throughout all the instruments. A lot of people are really, really lining up to get the satin finishes. So
They wear pretty good.
Yeah. Yep. And look pretty great out of the box too. Does not come with a hard shell case, but we can definitely set you up with something like that here.
This one comes with an armrest.
That is true. Good job, see? Because some of those lower price points don't have an armrest. And why is that important, Aaron?
It is important because your arm will start hurting and fall off sometimes. You might, from the pressure you put on it, it'll cut it off.
Anyway, we'll run through the specs really quick on this one. It is 11-inch head, like you said, maple back resonator and neck. How many hole tone ring again?
20 holes.
20 holes. Yep. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure it is really important.
It's half of 40.
That is true.
Some come in 40 hole tone rings. This
That's
is 20, which
there
is
you
half
go.
of 40.
All right, and then the one-piece flange, which is the more desired of them.
Yes.
The two-piece flange is also popular, but this one does have the one-piece flange. Actual cast tension hoop, inlays, real ones. Guess what? Again, on affordable instruments, a lot of times they tend to use the decals, and this is actually an inlaid instrument. So good job for Recording King for doing that. Presto-style tailpiece.
Presto-style tailpiece.
So all the kind of
Very
stuff
good
that you would
tailpieces.
definitely want to see out of the box. Anything else you would like to say about this banjo before we move on to the tone samples?
If you're interested in it, come and check it out. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Yep.
Hey, thanks for watching that video that we just did. I'm gonna make this universal, so we're gonna use it on all the videos.
Good.
I hope you enjoyed that thing that I said. And if you'd like to see more things like that, just subscribe down below where it says subscribe. You'll be notified anytime we do another video.
And while you're at it, make sure to check out our website, theacousticshop.com. We have free shipping on most products and one of the best return policies in the country.
We know what it's like to buy an instrument online. You never know what you're gonna get. When you get it, if you're not happy with it, send it back to us. We're not gonna be mad at you.
No.
We'll be a little disappointed in you, but no. We want you to find the right instrument, and there's no way to know until you try it. So we encourage you to try it out, play it, and then if it's not the right fit, we'll find the one that is.
There we go.
Also, be sure to comment down below. We'd love to interact with you guys. It's not a one-way street here.
No.
You get to say things, we get to say things back to you. If we say mean things, we're gonna say mean things back. So.
We may or may not do that. Anyway, we thank you guys for watching, and we will see you next time.